O wandering soul that cradles the spark of life within your being, pause and listen to the whisper of the wind bearing the truths of the infinite. Your children are not yours, not extensions of your shadow, nor possessions of your heart. They are the sons and daughters of existence' deep longing, born from the sacred pulse of the universe that, in its eternal dance, seeks to perpetuate itself through time and space. Through you they come into the world, like rivers flowing through the valleys of the earth. But they do not spring from your essence, for their origin is vaster, older than the mountains, more luminous than the stars. They are glimmers of the divine fire, sent to light their own path in the twilight of creation, to weave their own tapestry in the canvas of destiny. Though they walk beside you, though their laughter fills the corners of your home, and their steps echo in the paths of your life, they do not belong to you. They are travelers of the infinite, pilgrims of a horizon that transcends the bounds of your love, the limits of your understanding, the chains of time that bind your soul. You may offer them your love, like a mantle woven with threads of tenderness that shelters them in the storms of existence. But do not seek to impose your thoughts, for their minds are open skies, where the spirit of tomorrow will paint its own dreams with colors you have yet to imagine. You may house their bodies, build for them a refuge of stone and wood, a home where their hearts find rest, but their souls do not dwell beneath your roof. Their souls reside in the house of the future, a palace of light erected at the edges of time, a sanctuary you cannot reach, not even in your deepest dreams. Do not strive to mold them in your image, for life moves not backward, nor lingers in the echoes of yesterday or delights in repeating the shadows of the past. Time is a river that flows without return, and your children are its waters, destined to explore seas you will not sail. Aspire to learn from their freshness, from the clarity of their eyes, yet unclouded by the storms of the world, from the boldness of their hearts that beat without fear. But do not seek to make them mirrors of your soul, for each carries within a unique melody, a singular purpose that resonates with the symphony of the universe. You are the bow, steadfast and supple, that the celestial archer takes in his hands with love and wisdom. Your children are the living arrows, forged with the fire of the Spirit, launched toward a horizon, lost in the vastness of the infinite, toward a mark that only the divine eye can discern. The archer, in his eternal majesty, draws the bow with his strength, bending you with his power so that the arrows may reach their destiny, swift and far beyond the limits of your sight, beyond the confines of your heart that yearns to hold them close. Let your bending in the archer's hands be a song of joy, an act of joyful surrender. For as he loves the arrow that soars through the heavens with boldness, so too does he love the bow that remains steadfast, bearing the weight of his purpose with gratitude and strength. Do not fear releasing the string, for the arrow's flight is not a loss but an offering to destiny. Each child you send into the world is a testament to your love, a reflection of the faith you place in the eternal plan, a seed that will blossom in lands you will not tread. O heart that trembles at the thought of separation, understand that love does not bind, does not chain with ties of possession. True love sets free, like the wind that lifts a bird's wings toward the open sky, free to become who they are destined to be. Your children are like birds nesting in your branches for a fleeting moment of time, but their destiny is the firmament, where they will unfold their wings to dance with the clouds, to sing with the wind, to reach the heights their hearts yearn for. Do not seek to clip their wings to keep them by your side, for their greatness lies in their freedom, and in their departure, the divine purpose that brought them into existence is fulfilled. To hold them back is to dim their light, To let them go is to let them shine like stars in the eternal night. Each child is a poem the universe writes through you, a verse that does not belong to you, but carries the ink of your soul. Its words are of the wind, of fire, of earth, of the constellations singing in the celestial vault from eternity. Love with the generosity of a river that asks not where its waters flow, with the humility of a tree that offers its shade without expecting gratitude. Love without possessing, without claiming, without demanding, for love that clings is a love that withers. In every laugh of your children, hear the echo of divine joy resonating in creation. In every tear, the whisper of a soul learning to be forged in the crucible of life. In every step they take, behold the dance of existence renewing itself without cease. Do not seek in them the redemption of your broken dreams, nor the continuation of your unfinished battles. Each carries within a destiny of their own, a mission you cannot foresee nor control, a path known only to the celestial archer. Be for them a beacon, not a chain, a guide, not a yoke. Let your love be a wind that fills their sails for unknown seas, not an anchor that holds them to the safe, but barren shore of your world. The celestial archer knows the course of every arrow, for his eye sees beyond the horizon, beyond time, beyond death. Trust in his hand, in his vision, in his love that never fails, never forgets, never abandons. O soul that fears the void left by the flight of your children, understand that there is no void in true love. Every departure is a beginning, every farewell a prelude to a reunion in the halls of eternity, where time dissolves into light. Your children are seeds cast to the wind, destined to bloom in lands you will not know, to bear fruit you will not harvest, to spread their fragrance in gardens you will not visit. But in every flower, in every fruit, lies the immortal echo of your love. Do not measure your love by the nearness of their bodies, nor your legacy by the obedience of their steps. Measure your love by the freedom you grant them, by the strength with which you propel them toward their destiny, by the faith with which you entrust them to the divine archer. In the night, when silence cloaks the earth like a mantle, lift your eyes to the sky and behold the stars. Each is a testament that what was launched into the infinite is not lost but shines eternally in the vault of the cosmos. Your children are like those stars, kindled by the divine fire, destined to illuminate their own corner of the universe, to sing their own melody in the symphony of creation, to dance their own dance in the stage of the infinite. Do not weep for their departure, for they do not part from you, but toward their own being. Every step they take away from your embrace is a step toward the fullness of their soul, toward the realization of their purpose in the grand design of the universe. Be the bow that does not break, the bow that accepts the tension with gratitude, knowing that in that tension lies the purpose of its existence, the reason for its strength, the honor of its mission as an instrument of the archer. The archer does not draw the bow to wound it, but to fulfill its design. So too, every challenge, every sacrifice, every tear you shed as a parent is part of a greater tapestry, woven by divine hands with threads of love and wisdom. Love your children as the sun loves the earth, asking not whether the earth returns its warmth, expecting not that the fields pay it homage. Love with the certainty that the love you give is a reflection of the eternal love that gave birth to the cosmos. In every child you raise, in every lesson you share, in every embrace you give, you partake in the Creator's work, in the dance of life that renews itself without end, in the miracle of existence that transcends time. Do not fear erring, for sincere love is not measured by perfection, but by surrender. Every mistake, every stumble, is a seed of wisdom that will blossom in the hearts of your children, a lesson that will guide them on their own path. Be for them a testament of faith, a reflection of hope, an echo of love. Let them see in you not only a parent, but a soul that trusts in the eternal purpose, that walks with the certainty that all is in the hands of the divine archer. Your children are not yours, but they are part of you, as waves are part of the ocean, as branches are part of the tree. They are yours in love, but free in spirit, bound to you by ties that time cannot break. Each carries in their soul a spark of the divine fire, a light you cannot extinguish nor ignite, but which you can help to shine with your care, with your patience, with your unwavering faith in their destiny. Do not seek to halt time, for time is the river that carries your children toward their destiny. Embrace every moment, every laugh, every tear, knowing they are jewels set in the necklace of eternity, pearls that will shine forever. When your children rise and fly far, do not look back with nostalgia, but forward with hope. Every arrow that pierces the sky carries with it the love you gave, the strength you bestowed, the faith you placed in its flight. The celestial archer forgets neither the arrow nor the bow. In his infinite love, both are cherished, both are necessary, both are part of his eternal plan, woven into the tapestry of creation with threads of light and purpose. O soul that has given life, that has been a bow in the hands of destiny, rejoice in your mission. There is no greater honor than to be the instrument through which life perpetuates, love multiplies, and the future is built with human hands and a divine heart. Live then, with the certainty that your love is not lost, that your children, though not yours to keep, carry in their souls the echo of your heart, the light of your surrender, the strength of your faith that propels them toward the infinite. And when time dissolves into eternity and the arrows find their mark in the heart of the infinite, you will know you were part of a greater mystery, of a love that knows no end, of a dance that unites heaven and earth in an eternal embrace, where the bow and the arrow, the parent and the child, merge in the light of the Creator, in the symphony of life that never ceases.